And these are all AI voices and are strictly for entertainment purposes. If you think I'm playing a video game to push political views of my own, then I really need to reevaluate my life. Viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you for watching, and this time we be picking Bibby Watt, baby.
Would you look at that? No one else is prepared as per usual. Oh, thanks for finally joining us.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Excuse
me? I literally
me?
watched you just join.
So why didn't you just join rather than lurking in the shadows?
Because I don't like...
All right, because you're a creep.
No.
That's not what your mom told me.
My mom is dead.
Dude, why you gotta... just had to make it awkward. Oh, thank God, I've never been happier to see Ben. Awkwardness out the window.
What was awkward?
Joe just had to let us know his mom died.
Isn't that... Forgive me if I come across as insensitive, but didn't that happen long ago?
Yeah, but it still hurts. Only person I can confide in is your mom.
Damn it, Joe.
Oh, that's not fun. Don't do shit like that. It makes people uncomfortable.
Oh, man, I got you good.
Oh, on another note, try and be somewhat behaved today for Barry. He's a little pissy.
Oh boy, does he not like my bill?
No, he accidentally deleted all of the thumbnail files for our Let's Plays, so he has to make them from scratch again.
Oh, poor baby. What'd I do for that to be my biggest problem?
Hey, you?
Hi?
How you holding up there, buddy?
Fine, I think. Why?
Just know that we're all here for you, and you're going to get through this rough patch. I know you can.
Rough paddock, thanks. You all ready to get started?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Okay, just gonna share my screen here. You all see it?
We're just voting? Oh, okay, thank God.
What?
No, I just wanted to make sure this was just us picking between two guys.
No, we did the main voting in the last episode.
And wouldn't you know, it's all fucking Dodgers.
He's already complaining.
Well, wouldn't you? I mean, Tommy Edman, you're telling me there wasn't a single guy better than Tommy Edman.
Yeah, Ketel Marte, he literally got more votes than Tommy Edman.
Yeah, besides, come on, Ben, you know what I meant.
Sure, but you should have phrased it differently.
So you did know what I meant and just wanted to be an asshole. Typical.
Takes one to know one.
All right, can we start with first...
You guys promised we would pick Bibby Watt this time.
Yes, Joe, we will. We haven't made our way to shortstop yet, let alone even start.
Screw that. I ain't picking him if he's not as deserving.
Well, we made a promise to Joe, Donald.
That's supposed to mean something to me?
Okay, well, today's video is sponsored by ComC. Be sure to click the link below and check out all...
Well, no, it isn't.
Well, not really sponsored by them, but I'm advertising my ComC store. Click the link below to see all the cards I have for sale.
Joe, you can't say something is sponsored if it really isn't.
Okay, well, this is sponsored by my personal ComC store.
Sell out.
Buy that Bibby Watt merch.
Okay, first base.
Vladdy.
Vladdy Daddy.
Yikes, okay, moving on to the NL.
Definitely Pete Alonso.
Wow, really, Donald? But Freddie Freeman has a better batting average.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. And I'm not taking the bait.
Okay, Pete it is, on to second base.
Okay, I think we can all agree that the pick for both leagues should be unanimous, right?
Ben, the picks for this entire list should be unanimous. I don't even understand why we need to make an entire video on it.
Unanimous? Why do we want our votes to be a secret?
You're thinking anonymous, Joe.
Yeah, that. Why are we being anonymous?
Glaber and Marte.
Tommy fucking Edman, what a joke this is.
He's a solid ball player.
He's far from an all-star. See, this is why fans don't vote for the Hall of Fame, because they'd be just sending in anyone who played on their favorite team.
Well, the writers aren't much better with some of the names they check off to get inducted.
Yeah, like Mark Burley.
Okay, Mark had a long career and threw a perfect game.
Yeah, because his center fielder saved his ass. And since when does having a long career instantly grant you access to the Hall? I mean, Jamie Moyer played until he could withdraw from his 401k. Should we just go ahead and induct him too?
Jamie Moyer is an inspiration to me, Donald. Because of him, I believe I can still become a major league pitcher.
Joe, you wouldn't even make it to the mound. You'd find a way to trip over the foul line.
Okay, but to be fair, Jamie Moyer does have over 250 wins.
Yep, see, you're part of the problem.
Third base?
Okay, this one may actually be tricky.
For who?
An even average baseball fan?
Oh, please enlighten me.
I'm just saying, there's a big difference between a 938 OPS and an 871 OPS.
I don't have the energy for this, Barry.
Neither do I, so can you all give me a name?
It's close, but Jose Ramirez.
It's not close.
Okay, and for the NL?
I'd say Machado, but I'm sure Ben has an argument.
No, I agree with Machado.
Wow, genuinely surprised.
Okay, moving on to shortstop.
Bibby Watt.
Jacob Wilson.
No. You guys promised Bibby Watt.
We did promise him, Donald.
Whatever.
Bobby Witt it is.
Yay.
And for the NL,
None, neither. Skip.
We can't just skip, Donald.
Sure we can.
I will say neither of these guys are deserving.
Especially over Ellie.
I will admit I was wrong about Ellie. Definitely didn't think he'd be putting up the numbers he is.
You're wrong about everything, Ben.
Okay, I'm picking Lindor since no one's giving me an answer. Over to catcher.
Captain Kirk.
No, Big Dumper, all the way.
Huh?
That's his nickname, Big Dumper.
Why?
Because that critter's got one hell of a shitter.
Joe, what?
What? Bill taught me that.
He taught you about Cal Raleigh's ass?
No, him and I were having some ice cream, and someone walked by and he went, "Look at the shitter on that critter."
Joe, that is highly inappropriate.
Yet far from the worst thing he's said or done.
Who, Bill or Joe?
Both.
Okay, well, I got to agree with picking Big Dump, actually. I'm just going to call him Cal, all right? Over to the NL.
Will Smith.
But that's the...
Joe, this is the last time I'm going to say it.
Okay, on to outfield. So Judge and looks like Ohtani both got the most votes for their respective leagues, so we can pick 2 for the AL and 3 for the NL.
Are you going to allow us each to pick one?
For the NL, sure, but there's only 2 for the AL. So, Joe, you're going to forfeit your pick
What kind of malarkey is that?
because we picked Bobby Witt for you.
Who was not the most deserving.
You take that back.
Only if you take back your pick.
Wouldn't that mean he'd get to keep it?
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, I'll take it back then.
Nice one, Donald.
Hey, congrats. Now you lost your pick.
What?
Joe and Donald, pick your 2 outfielders.
That's ridiculous.
Relax, Ben. You'll get to pick one for the NL.
I'll take Riley Greeny.
The E is silent, Joe.
Which one?
All of them.
All right, give me Riley, Gurn.
I'll take one.
Over Javi?
Yeah, because I refuse to believe Baez learned how to swing at a pitch.
Definitely don't agree with that pick.
We'll pick him with yours. Oh, wait, you don't have one.
Funny.
For the NL,
Kyle Tucker.
Acuna.
PCA. Actually, Soto. No, wait, PCA.
make up your mind, Ben.
PCA. I definitely want PCA.
Okay, and for DH, I'm hoping this will be easy.
O'Hearn.
Yeah.
Ben Rice.
Okay, and Ohtani is already in, so we are good to go. Huh, that's weird. It won't let me submit the ballot.
Refresh the page.
Won't I lose our picks then?
No, you're on the review ballot page, so you should be fine.
Okay.
What is Wayback Machine?
Oh, good question. I just typed in the ballot link, and this was the only link that didn't give me an error.
Yeah, I thought the voting closed a couple days ago.
Wait, what do you mean it closed a couple of days ago? What is this then?
The Wayback Machine is an archival website that allows you to see certain web pages from a certain date. So Barry somehow stumbled across a link of the ballot from before it closed.
So this was all just a big waste of time.
Not necessarily. We did get to hang out and chill for a bit. Who left?
Who do you think?
My bad, guys. I didn't even realize it was an archived link.
As long as Bibby Watt got our vote, that's all that matters.
Well, no, he didn't because it was an archived link. That's why Barry couldn't submit the ballot.
So okay, I'm gonna go before I, start crying.
Ugh.
Well, I'll let you go too, Barry. I know you probably got to start the thumbnail from scratch after your little incident.
Yeah, don't remind me.
All right, well, see you later, alligator.
Yeah, later, skater.